Now, what I'm going to say may hurt because the truth is usually a bitter pill to swallow. Yes, believe me, I understand. But then only the truth can set you free. Just like having a bad tooth, when your molar is acting up out of place, your entire mouth aches, your gum swells up, and the toothache just generally messes up your day. The pain keeps you awake at night and it's completely excruciating. Until that moment you sit in the dentist chair. He examines your teeth, identifies the exact tooth that is causing you pain, and then goes on to take the bad tooth away. Getting a bad tooth extracted isn't a sweet process, but when the bad tooth is gone, the relief is almost heavenly. Ladies, today I am going to be your doctor. I'll be identifying the things that are messing up your elegance game. I will also tell you what you can do to get rid of these elegance killers and become the sensational, classy women that you deserve to be. My wonderful elegant ladies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vivian, the founder of Woman of Elegance, which is a platform I have created to help women globally become the most elegant, classy and feminine women that they can be. Stay with me as I show you the 14 things that are hindering your elegance. Get rid of these and you are right on the doorstep of an effortlessly classy appearance. Now, like I've always said, your appearance is very important when it comes to elegance. How you look, what you wear and how you wear it all matters. An elegance lady leaves no stone unturned when it comes to her presentation. Therefore, take note of the following parts, mark the ones that you're guilty of and work on correcting yourself where necessary so you can look elegant at all times. Point number 1, worn out heels. After your face, more often than not, the next place people's attention goes to are your shoes. Some people are even of the opinion that our shoes are the first thing that people see when they look at us. I remember once going into Harrods department store. For those of you who don't know, this is one of the biggest luxury department stores in the world. I was dressed well, nice makeup and hair neatly done, but my shoes were tattered. When I walked into the perfumery, I noticed one of the sales assistants with her eyes gazed at my shoes. I was so embarrassed, ladies. I was too embarrassed to buy anything, so I left swiftly, and safe to say, I threw those shoes in the bin as soon as I got home. Your shoes are important. They essentially control your gait. They determine how you walk and carry the rest of your body. Therefore, when you wear shoes with chipped heels, it is easily noticed in the way that you walk. Such heels disfigure your silhouette and make you look physically challenged even when you're not. And I'm not saying that a physically challenged person cannot be elegant. I'm just saying you shouldn't make yourself walk in a limp or uneven steps because your shoes are in a bad shape. When the heels of your shoes are worn out and you still continue to wear them, you're only making yourself look cheap. Maybe you think no one will notice. However, most people actually do notice your shoes. Torn and peeling shoes is also an elegant spoiler. It can make every other item on you look shoddy, and this includes wearing ill-fitting shoes or shoes that are painful to walk in. Again, these need to be avoided because you don't want to end up walking like a penguin because your shoes are causing you too much discomfort. So how do you circumvent this? Refurbish your old shoes if they have worn out. Change the heels and or the soles. If your shoes are beyond repair, get a new pair. Do whatever you can to start off your feet in class for your elegance journey. You can also watch my video on how to level up on a budget to get more tips on how you can purchase items of clothing without breaking your bank. Remember, your feet are so important because they carry the weight of your entire body, so treat them right by investing in good quality leather or vegan leather shoes. Cheap shoes can actually be dangerous and cause an array of problems, so please avoid this. Point number 2, smelly matted wigs and unkempt roots. Unfortunately, many women are guilty of this crime. Whether your excuse for keeping your braids or weave overdue is a lack of time to sit at the salon or a busy schedule trying to maximize the money you've spent on your hairstyle, you need to understand that smelly and untidy hair is a huge turn-off for everybody. I'm pretty sure most of us can't give the elegant pass mark to a woman whose hair looks like an old mop. Can you imagine lying on your husband's chest at night and all he can smell is a concoction of garlic and dirt? It's not very pleasant, is it? Your hair is your crown, so spend time on it and make it look good. Use oils and hairspray to keep the scalp hydrated and the braids shiny. If you dye or highlight your hair, ensure you maintain the new growth. When you have roots that are not touched up, this automatically downgrades your whole look. Growing off your previously dyed hair, let's say that you've been dyeing your hair blonde for a number of years and you want to change it to your natural color, then obviously you'll grow that out gradually, but you still need to maintain it by cutting it and washing it regularly. Do you like to wear wigs or weaves? Brush your hair neatly. Use a good detangler to keep the knots and tangles away. A little sprinkle of water, hair oil, a wide tooth comb, and some patients will handle that matted wig. So if you cannot afford to buy a new wig, shampoo and condition it and leave it to air dry. Apply some heat and serum so it looks tidy. It's about maintaining yourself, ladies. You need to look after yourself in that respect. Also, please stay clear away from wigs that look too much like wigs. Sometimes I see women wearing synthetic wigs that look like it hasn't been brushed in 3 years. Never leave the house like this. Another thing to note is scratching your head. It's embarrassing to see a lady scratching and pulling her hair in public. Some women even use hairpins in their hair and use it to prod and poke at it. Some women will even resort to subtly hitting the head to ease the itchiness. By the time you hit your head 2 or 3 times, people around you will start to wonder if everything is all right. Spare yourself the embarrassment. Work on your hair, nourish your scalp and treat your hair right. Point number 3. Chipped and dirty nails. I hope you weren't thinking I would skip talking about nails. Sorry, we have to deal with them. Spread out your fingernails before you. Give your fingernails a good look. Take a look at your toenails. Now score yourself on a scale of 1 to 5. Would you truly describe those nails as ideal for an elegance lady? Ladies, I am by no means teaching you how to be vain and pedantic, but remember, first impressions count. I personally believe that a lady's nails, whether natural or artificial, should look neatly manicured and healthy. Overgrown nails, chipped nails, unnatural looking nails do not sit well with the classy woman. Vampire nails and bear claws, you know, those claws that actually curve and that are long, the carnival nails, multicolored nails, these are not classy. Please stop doing this if you're accustomed to doing this. Try and go for a very natural and refined look. Remember, when it comes to elegance, modesty is key. If you have a film coating of dirt underneath your nails, then honestly, it's time to sort them out urgently. Point number 4, missing teeth. This one is a little sensitive because some women may have missing teeth for a whole host of reasons. I've spoken at length in my previous videos about poor dental hygiene, but in today's video, I am going to focus mainly on missing teeth. It may not be your fault you have a tooth or maybe more missing. However, for the sake of maintaining a good appearance, I suggest you try to fill the missing gap. So whether this occurred because of an accident or poor dental practices when you were younger, a previous drug habit or neglect in your adult years, it is time to wipe the slate clean and rectify this. A missing tooth affects the way you talk, the way you smile, and the general appearance of your face. World-class celebrity dentist Dr. Sam Saleh has regularly reiterated the importance of teeth on your facial structure. Missing teeth ages you prematurely, and even if you are in your later years, there are many ways you can put this right. For example, dental implants, dental bridges, or even dentures. A visit to the dentist can help choose the best option for you. Your smile really is indicative of your health and how well you take care of yourself. So please invest in replacing any missing teeth. Also, if you have any mercury fillings, which are the dark fillings, especially towards the front of your teeth, perhaps consider replacing these with composite porcelain fillers. This looks like your natural teeth and it's a step towards giving you a better overall appearance. Point number 5, a generally unkempt look. Let's talk about the general appearance of your face. Dark circles around your eyes and baggy eyelids lend you an irritable, tired look. Make it a habit to rest when you should and stay hydrated by drinking plenty of water. Exercise makes you more agile and alert, so add exercise to your daily routine or just take a brisk walk to brighten up your spirits. Some simple and cost-effective beauty routines, such as placing slices of cucumber over your eyelids, can take away those dark circles. You know how I feel about impeccable personal hygiene, ladies. Try to maintain good personal hygiene because a lack in this area is one of those key indicators of a scruffy appearance. Invest in a good hygiene routine. Trust me, the results are absolutely worth it. The effects of how serious or not you take your hygiene routine is evidence for all to see. It shows in your skin, your complexion, your teeth and your eyes. A woman of class treats her body well. She knows how to take care of herself and consistently maintains a good personal hygiene regimen. Do some research on skincare tips, dental care and other beauty tips that will help improve your looks. Let's talk about countenance. Are you always frowning and looking too serious? Do your facial expressions drive people away from you? A sullen countenance makes you look mean and unapproachable. You might say to yourself, well, this is just how I look. Smiling is not really my thing. Well, resting bitch face is actually a thing, and by frowning all the time, you risk driving people away at the first glance, even before they've had a chance to get to know the real you. Try and change this today. Practice wearing a friendly demeanor. An elegant lady isn't a social recluse. She knows the world needs her to make it a better place for everyone. Therefore, she is kind and friendly, offering everyone, including strangers, a gentle smile. Point number 6, botched cosmetic procedures. This again may be quite a sensitive one for some. Unfortunately, there are many unscrupulous charlatans masquerading as surgeons out there, ready to risk your life just for money. If that isn't evil, then I really don't know what is. My elegant ladies, I want to make it clear to you that going under the knife is no joke. Sadly, society has put pressure on so many women to take this route, even when they know deep down that it isn't something they necessarily want to do. It is a personal choice, but there are some things I am obliged to advise you on if you are going to consider cosmetic surgery. Ladies, if you are going to consider cosmetic surgery, then there should be no such thing as discounts on your mind. I'm sure you won't go into the Chanel boutique asking for a discount, so why look at the cheaper chicken on the shelf? Make sure you go to the best surgeon in the field, whether it's rhinoplasty or lip fillers or liposuction. Be ready. An elegant woman of substance will never take such a huge gamble with her health and potentially her life. Looking good is good business. There is also nothing wrong with investing in your looks. Today, many ladies are taking advantage of the daring field of cosmetic surgery to improve their looks and fix their flaws. However, it is advisable to keep things in the right perspective. Among many other cons of cosmetic surgery, mistakes do happen and cosmetic procedures can become botched. I'm truly sorry if this happens to be you. The mistake has been made. The next step is to seek solution to fix the botched work. Consult a corrective or reconstructive surgery specialist to help rework the unwanted results your previous surgeon produced. Point number 7, frayed clothing. Clothing starts to fray when the seams begin to come undone and the fibers of the clothes start to exhibit general signs of wear and tear. When a dress begins to fray, it starts to look old to the eyes. So what are some of the reasons clothing starts to fray? This can be due to excessive washing, dry cleaning it with the wrong chemicals, washing it on very high heat and so forth. Wearing frayed clothes makes you look cheap and untidy. It's as simple as that. You should stay away from any frayed garments if you really want to look elegant. Don't wear tattered clothes, whether they become so by the usual wear and tear or they were just originally designed that way. Intentionally frayed jeans, skirts, shorts, tops and the like aren't classy. Even the designers, I believe, didn't have elegant ladies in mind when they came up with those styles, such as the Balenciaga styles, if you know what I mean. Point number 8, ill-fitted clothes. Wearing clothes that are either too tight or too loose will undoubtedly leave you looking trashy or frumpy. These are not the kind of looks that are associated with elegant women. So what if you are on a level up journey and you still feel you get it wrong? If in doubt, always go one size up, because this way you can tailor your clothes to fit perfectly. Whereas if your clothes are too small, well, there isn't much you can do about them apart from throw them away. Wear clothes that are tailored to your exact size, or at least very close to your body measurements, or else your clothes will sit awkwardly on you. If shopping in stores, make sure you try on the clothes before buying them. Also, another thing to keep in mind is that just because you like the dress or it looks great on someone else, this shouldn't be the reason you get one that doesn't fit you. Your clothes should fit snugly, not oversized and not undersized. Know your body shape and your body measurements so as to be able to order what fits you. Point number 9, excessive makeup. There are thousands of makeup brands out there, coupled with millions of Instagram tutorials. It's easy to get overwhelmed with the wealth of information available. Don't get me wrong, makeup is good. It makes you look pretty and it can accentuate your beauty, especially when it's kept moderate and simple. When it comes to good makeup, the first thing to know is how to apply it the right way. An artist is just as good as her tools. Choosing makeup that suits your skin color is another important aspect. Foundation is supposed to serve as a base for your makeup, so the shade of your foundation should be as close to your natural facial complexion as possible, or else your face may look different from the rest of your skin tone. Study your skin tone and your undertones before choosing your foundation. In addition to that, use just the right amount of foundation. It is better to use less than to plaster excess on your face. You certainly don't want to look like a scarecrow. Remember, ladies, everything in moderation. Learn how to draw on your eyebrows. Crooked lines or uneven eyebrows can make your face look funny. Again, don't slather on too much blush on your cheeks too. In a nutshell, I suggest using makeup products sparingly. That way, even if you make a mistake, it won't be that obvious to people. Point number 10, unmaintained eyelash extensions. I won't lie to you, I've made a few of these faux pas in the past when it comes to eyelash extensions. Putting on eyelash extensions isn't a bad thing as long as they look good on you. Try to maintain your lashes in a proper condition and don't go overboard with the length. Artificial eyelashes can easily go from classy to comical. You don't want to look like a circus clown or appear too fickle-minded to be taken seriously by people. Also, men definitely do prefer the natural look. Well, at least classy men do. So if you're at the stage in your life where you're trying to find or attract your better half, then this is something to bear in mind. Always remember that we are aiming for classy here, so try to keep those lashes as moderate and natural looking as possible. Point number 11, accessories overload. Several piercings, large nose rings, bracelets, heavy chains, pendants, all on one person. Not chic and classy, ladies. Honestly, this gives the appearance that you aren't very well put together. It's absolutely fine if you're going for the grunge look, but if you're seeking to be more refined and elegant, then you need to tone down the accessories. Wear accessories, but try as much as possible to keep it modest. That's one fashion secret every classy lady understands. A simple pearl necklace and earrings offers more of a sophisticated vibe than all the bling and the drip. Point number 12, rubber bands in your hair. Again, it's all in the details. Can you imagine going to a venue such as the Ritz Hotel for a beautiful dinner, donning a stunning dress, and then tying your hair with the rubber bands that the postman left behind? No, it doesn't make sense. It is absolutely okay to use hair accessories on your hair. If the occasion calls for it, use appropriate hair accessories to enhance the beauty of your hairstyle. Adorn your hair to correspond with the events you are going to. Use bobby pins, hairbands, or a classy clip for a nice updo. As usual, moderation and modesty should guide you. Get cute hairbands such as these. They're completely affordable. There's just no reason why you should have rubber bands in your hair. It just makes you look cheap, no matter how gorgeous your hairstyle is. Point number 13, creased clothing. Go to any dressmaker or fashion designer or seamstress and they will tell you one of the most important parts of the construction process is the ironing. It's really important to keep your clothes crease free, always. You would look 1,000 times better in a nice wrinkle-free dress you picked from a thrift store than you would with a creased, expensive designer dress. No matter how expensive a garment is, once it looks creased, no one will be able to get past the wrinkles to notice how good the piece is. Creased clothing makes you look unkempt and careless, so make it a habit never to be seen outside your room wearing crumpled clothing. Take the time to iron the creases before you put them on. Try also to avoid fabrics such as linen and crepe that are prone to wrinkles and are notorious for getting creased easily, especially if you'll be sitting down for a while. Cashmere, wool, silk and satin can withstand more pressure without getting rumpled. Point number 14, body odor. Have you ever experienced a situation where someone came near you and that unpleasant body odor that wafted into your nose made you hold your breath until the person left your presence? And even after the person has left, you can just smell that odor permeating the air around you. How did you feel towards that person afterwards? Most of us would want to avoid the person and won't want to have physical contact with them. You inherently begin to judge them and create a narrative about them. At that moment, you don't think of their personality, okay? A person with bad body odor is dismissed even before they get the chance to show the wonderful personality that they have. Now imagine how many potential relationships, connections and opportunities such a person will miss out on. Thankfully, an offensive body odor can be treated or at least minimized, so don't allow body odor to steal your shine. Also, if you have a medical condition that results in this body odor, please do seek medical advice if you haven't already done so. Bathe regularly, wear clean clothes. Use a quality deodorant and perfumes to keep your body smelling nice all day. Be conscious of the way you smell and always be prepared, whether you've just finished working out at the gym or taking a walk on a hot summer's day. Ladies, I really do hope you've enjoyed my video today, and I hope you take these points on board to help you become the most elegant, classy and feminine woman that you can be. Thank you very much for watching.